Everything is collapsing. Men are beginning to walk away from everything. They're walking away from the things that no longer work for them. They're walking away from dating. They're walking away from relationships. They're walking away from the church. They are walking away from society in and of itself. And a lot of people are pissed off. The state is pissed off. Women are pissed off. Simps are pissed off because men are taking their ball and going home. You have pastors calling single men the Antichrist because these men are no longer bringing their money to these organizations. These men are keeping their money for themselves. And there is a lot of fury right now. By the way, if you guys enjoy these videos, make sure to hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe down below. And of course, members for the channel do get new videos early. If you'd like to learn more about that, click the join button down below this video. So, this is just the reality we now live in. This is the reality we live in right now. You know, I said it that nothing lasts forever. And this sham, this joke of a society, you know, where men are despised and resented is now coming undone. We are basically on the brink of WW3. We all know it. We can all see it. Things are not going well. They're trying to draft men automatically into the military. They're trying to draft women now because no one is participating. 77% of Gen Zers have been found unfit for service by the U.S. military. 77% of these bastards. They're either too fat, too mentally unfit, so they have serious mental health issues that prevent them from serving, or substance abuse. And this study actually came from high school seniors. So before they're actually graduating from high school, they're being found, 77% of them are being found unfit to serve in the military. To make matters worse, 100,000 Gen Zers every year are not even registering for the draft. So they don't give a damn whatsoever. When you turn 18, you're supposed to go down to the post office, register for the draft, or they threaten that, you know, you could face things like jail. You'll lose access to student loans, federal student loans. You may lose access to your driver's license. Here's the thing. If you don't sign up by the age of 25, that's what typically happens. But a lot of these people could still end up theoretically getting student loans prior to that. So it's basically like they'll get their student loans between that time. They'll go and get a driver's license between that time, and they'll live their best life, and then they could lose their driver's license, or more so, not be allowed to get a driver's license after that period of time. Again, Gen Z doesn't give a damn. And there was a video by Cardi B. I saw this thing by Cardi B, and she basically called out the whole thing, where she said, you know, these people, like, you think these people are going to go and serve in the military? Like these dudes dancing on TikTok? And I'm not a big fan of Cardi B. I am absolutely not a big fan of Cardi B. But she is 100% right. She's not wrong about this.
Just read an article saying that the House just passed a bill that they're going to automatically register men from 18 to 26 for war. Okay? And all I want to say is to America, good luck with that. These new little niggas are TikTokers, baby. These motherfuckers ain't gonna fight no war. We gonna die. You gonna die. You might as well just keep motherfucking investing money in your guns. Because these new kids, you want to send these new kids to fight these wars? The TikTok fucking hip shakers? Out of your mind. This is a new America, baby. This ain't the 19 motherfucker. Nah, like seriously, you gonna draft these kids that be TikToking all day to fight them, what? Most likely what? Them Russians? Them motherfuckers that be fighting bears and shit? And motherfucking climbing mountains to go to school and whatever? I got some news for you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I know a lot of y'all don't like Cardi. She has a history like R. Kelly. But she's spitting facts right there. These people fighting wars. Listen, I told you. when the recruiter comes and starts knocking on the door, and like you got these intimidating bald head dudes in military camouflage knocking on the door saying, get your butt up and get to the door, be a real man. These Gen Zers are going to be in their parents' basement just sleeping and farting. They're not going anywhere. All right? They are not going anywhere. It's as simple as that. They're going to come for millennials. We all know. Millennials know that they're coming for millennials. Okay? Old millennials know they're coming for millennials. I already told you they're going to show up at the house, showing up in a millennial's house like, listen, let's go. And you got millennials like, listen, I'm 37. I got a bad back. The arthritis is really setting in right now. I got blood pressure issues. You got these dudes like, listen, I ask you all of that. Get on the bus. What do you mean get on the bus? I'm in my shirt and boxers, man. I just got out of bed. Get on the bus. All right? We have everything. We have everything you need on that bus. On that bus, you have everything I need on the bus. Listen to me. Stop asking so many questions. Get on the bus. You can get on the bus or you be carried on the bus. Oh, really? Listen, I'm going back inside my house and close the door. Can you imagine these men will stop the door? They try to close the door. They'll hold the door open like, listen, we're not done here, all right? You're going to get on that bus one way or another. We can do the easy way or the hard way, okay? The choice is yours. Like, it's really going to be some Booty Bandit stuff going on. If you don't know Boondocks, it's real. It's going to be real mean. It's going to be real mean in these streets. Because let's be serious. The military is only 1/10 of what it was 50 years ago. Our military is only 1/10 of the size. Our reserves is only 1/10 of the size that it was 50 years ago. 1/10? We have a population that has significantly increased over the last 50 years. Yet we have a military that's a military reserve that's only 1/10 of the size it was 50 years ago. And most of the people today are not even eligible to serve in the military. The Gen Zers. Let's be real. They're going to come knocking on doors and try to get millennials and Gen Xers. Okay? Now, they better be careful with Gen Xers. Mess around, find out. Additionally, like I said, these pastors are pissed off because they're seeing what's happening right now. The coffers are becoming empty because men are staying home playing video games, living their best lives in their soft guy era. And these pastors are out here screaming, Antichrist, Antichrist, Antichrist.
Young guys are doing with their time and energy. Porn, social media, video games, the beast, the false prophet, and the Antichrist. That's what they're doing. Single guys in your 20s, here's what we know. 68% of guys in their 20s today are not dating a woman, not intending to date a woman, have no actual interest in a relationship with a female, and are making no movement toward marriage whatsoever. In the last few years, a lot of young men just moved home with their mother. They have no intention of ever moving out until they can find a girlfriend in her 20s or 30s with a good job and low expectations. And then their hope is to move into her house and have her pick up where mom left off. And what these are generational curses and bad patterns that are destroying young men. And today, young men are an endangered species. And everything in our culture is to absolutely remove their masculinity and to ruin their legacy.
Generational curses. Guys, this dude's here calling video games, all right? Video games, the Antichrist, okay? Basically, men walking away are of the Antichrist. Men stay at home playing video games are of the Antichrist. The Antichrist, y'all. Jesus. Men in their soft guy era that are focusing on self-preservation as self-care and telling women that they can pay for some stuff. These are generational curses. Oh, gosh. I don't feel sorry for these people. I told you the church and the state are really one and the same. They're really one and the same. And now these evil organizations are like, they can't feed their families anymore, all right? Because men are not putting up with it anymore. Men are walking away and saying, listen, you can take care for yourself. I have a lot of subscribers hitting me up, letting me know that they don't even make a lot of money every year, but they're living very, very good lives on a budget. very, very good lives on a budget. It's not a joke. It's really, really not a joke. Men are literally enjoying living their best lives, and they have no intention of going out there and stressing themselves out, you know, working for what? So that they can go and make some woman happy, spending their lives serving a woman, giving all of their value away to a woman, giving all of their money away to the state, ending up being homeless, bare bottom outdoor, either living on the street or living in the woods. It's a big no thank you. Some of these men are going on welfare, living their best lives on welfare. All right. Listen to me. I'm thinking about calling my new course, because I told you I have a course coming for you that's going to teach y'all how to get, a lot of these benefits, how to live off the state, live off the land. You don't have to work. I'm thinking about calling it Welfare King. This is a comment that I had on one video. Men are relaxing at home as everything collapses. And here we have this. This was a comment from Survival Games. He says, "I'm living from welfare like majority of migrants in my country, but I am native. I am 33 years old and I am not proud of it. But option 2 would be a low-paying job, which would require me to work 160 hours for barely 300 euros, more compared to each month. I'm waking up when I want, doing what I want, whenever I want, having a 4K gaming setup, a 2-bedroom apartment, home gym, electric bike, a full fridge, fine clothes and shoes. I am not poor because I manage my money very good. I don't need the most recent tools and gadgets, phone, whatever, or fashion, or following trends. I'm just buying things with at least 50% sale. I don't miss anything. If I want, I rent a woman for some hours without trouble." Oh my gosh, guys, the state, they messed up. The state has messed up so bad, because men are basically saying, do something along the lines of, do not fight for something that hates you. Do not fight for a country that hates you. And that's basically where we're at right now. By the way, guys, if you're enjoying the content, if you're enjoying the content on this channel, consider checking out the Men Walking Away channel, where I release daily videos. There's a link to a description of the video. So go check it out, subscribe to the channel, enjoy the content. Guys, what do you think regarding all of this? Pastors call single men the Antichrist. Let me know your thoughts. We'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWM and Walking Away. And cheers.